Okay, magandang araw sa inyo lahat, ring Roadmap PH. At ngayong araw na to ay pag-uusapan natin yung naging laban ni John Vincent Pangga laban kay Sumabong. Tapos sasaglitin din natin yung laban ni Tagpuno naman laban kay Ken Jordan. Okay, yung body shot knockout. So, simulan natin kay John Vincent Pangga. Really good performance, domination from rounds 1 to 10. Sa palagay ko, wala talaga nagawa si Sumabong para mapasok yung depensa nitong si Pangga. Okay, at wala rin siya nagawa para i-cut off yung ring kasi ang ganda ng footwork ni John Vincent. So dito makikita nyo yung check hook na sinubukang iland ni Sumabong kasi napansin niya na laging pumupunta sa katawan si Pangga. So tignan nyo dito, lagi siyang bumabato sa katawan and that leaves him open for the check hook. So ang ginawa ni Sumabong dito, pagkabato ni Pangga ng either left hand or right jab sa katawan, sinubukan niya timingan ng check hook pero masyadong mabilis yung pag-step back nitong si Pangga kaya hindi tumama yung mga check hook kaya na nakita nyo doon. He just missed by a couple of inches. So dito naman makikita nyo babato si Pangga ng jab, susubukan niyang bumato ng left, sasabayan siya ni Sumabong ng left hook. Pero ang bilis, dito naman mabilis bumalik yung kanan ni Pangga doon sa guard niya, yung kanang glove niya. Mabilis bumalik sa guard, kaya hindi tumama itong check hook ni Sumabong at saka lumapit din siya ng konti. No? So, nasmother yung suntok ni Sumabong doon, yung check hook niya. Tapos tingnan natin itong isa pa. Dito babato naman siya ng jab, tapos straight left hand sa katawan. Susubukan na naman ni Sumabong na bumato ng check hook habang binabato niya yung kaliwa. Pero napakaganda kasi ng balanse nitong si Pangga. Very wide stance, malawak yung pagitan ng mga paa niya. So, ayan, mabilis siyang umestep back, mabilis siyang humakbang pa atras kaya hindi tumama yung left hand. So, susunod na natin titingnan ay yung step back hook, no, na tinimingan niya to nung bumabato si Sumabong ng kanan. So, kada bato niya dito, babato muna siya ng jab, sabay kanan. Pag bumato kasi siya ng kanan, sasandal siya paharap. So, nakitahan to ng butas ni Pangga, tapos sinubukan yung i-landing yung check hook, kaya gaya na nakikita yung dyan. Sabay follow up ng short left hand. Again, naantay niya ditong bumato si Sumabong ng kanan para mag-overcommit dun sa front foot. Sinubukan niyang bumato ng right hook doon pero medyo kinapos. Still, it was a good punch to push Sumabong off balance in that particular instance. Tapos makikita din natin yung pagbato niya ng left hand sa katawan. So, imbes na sa ulo, kasi pag binato niya sa ulo yon, papakita ko sa inyo, pag binato ni Pangga sa ulo yung kanyang left hand, imbes na sa katawan, is masyado siyang mataas, tapos tatama tong check hook ni Sumabong. So, ang ginawa niya, binabaan niya yung ulo niya, binato niya sa katawan yung mga kaliwa, tapos naiwasan niya yung check hook ni Sumabong. So, good strategy here from Pangga. Tapos ang ginawa niya rin doon, pagkabato niya nung body left hand, makikita niyo dito, makukuha niya yung lead foot dominance, tapos meron siyang ability to pivot out at baguhin yung angulo, no? So, kinakailangan na ni Sumabong na mag-reset sa particular situation na to kasi wala na si Pangga sa harap niya. Again, babato siya ng body left hand dito. In this one, susubukan naman bumunto ni Sumabong ng right hand, which is actually a better option, in my opinion. Pag bumabato ng kaliwa yung Southpaw, mas magandang i-counter sila ng kanan kesa ng left hook. Kasi pag binato niyo yung check hook, usually may ismother lang yan kasi masyado na malapit yung ulo ng Southpaw. So dito sinubukan niyang bumato ng kanan, ng short right hand. But again, look at that stance of John Vincent Pangga. Very wide, tapos yung nandun lang siya sa balls ng kanyang back foot, kaya napakabilis niyang nakaatras. So tingnan pa tayo ng isang body left hand dito. Again, you'll see him throw a check hook here, and then a lead left. Again, look at that wide stance. That wide stance enables him to stay on balance kada hakbang niya palikod. So doon, actually hindi niya inusog yung back foot niya, pero inusog niya yung front foot niya para mas maging malawak. So tignan ulit natin dito. Babato siya ng straight left, tapos iaabante niya yung front foot, tapos pag atras niya, ayan, nakabalanse pa rin siya. So really good work right there by Pangga. He actually did not step back right there. He just leaned back a little bit with his upper body, tapos ayun, naiwasan niya na yung counter nitong si Sumabong. So susunod natin makikita is yung lead right hook, no? Kasi laging sinasabayan ni Sumabong si Pangga ng check hook kapag mabato siya ng jab. So one solution you can have kapag bato ng check hook yung orthodox na kalaban, tapos southpaw kayo, is you need to lead with the right hook instead. So makikita nyo dito, bumato si Pangga ng right hook tapos naiwasan niya yung, hindi naman naiwasan pero kumbaga nasa lubong niya yung left hook na tong si Sumabong, boom. And he was able to go over the top of that left hook instead of being hit with the check hook kung sakali mang jab yung ibabato niya. So dito makita nyo na naman, maglilid siya gamit yung right hook instead of the jab. And one of the things that will enable you to do is itong tricep ni Pangga is magsaserve na barrier para hindi matamaan ni Sumabong yung ulo niya or yung mukha ni Pangga ng malinis. So dito makikita nyo yung left glove ni Sumabong tumama lang sa likod ng ulo ni Pangga na hindi naman ganun kasakit, lalo na pag ganito kalapit, walang masyadong impact yan kapag nasa clinching range kayong dalawa. So now the next thing we're gonna see is that left hand counter that Pangga tried to set up Sumabong with. So dito makikita nyo, let's see if this is a left hand counter. I think this is more of a right hook actually. Boom, that's more of a right hook. Tingnan pa tayo ng iba dito. Makita yun si Pangga, standing in mid-range, step back, boom, good uppercut right there to the body. Tapos susundan niya yata ulit to ng isa pa, boom, isa pang body shot to. And the reason why was because Sumabong was becoming more and more wild as the rounds went on. Kasi alam niyang dehado siya sa scorecard. So, ayun, na take advantage ni Pangga yung wildness na yun, he used it to his advantage. Tapos nakaabang lang siya with that bladed stance. So by step back, either pull counter with the left hand or pull counter with the left uppercut to the body, gaya na nakita nyo doon. Now the next thing we're gonna see is because Sumabong had a lot of problems with the angles of Pangga, Pangga just kept on moving over that lead shoulder of Sumabong. And this was pretty much for the whole fight. So here he leans over that shoulder, tinatapat niya lagi yung ulo niya dun sa kaliwang balikat na tong si Sumabong. Okay, and then let's see the footwork right here. Again, slipping over that lead shoulder of Sumabong. Tingnan natin yung gallop pivot kung gagawin niya dito. I don't think he did it here. Let's look at another example. So here's another example of that gallop pivot. He's gonna start with a right hook. Tapos pag sasalubungin niya yung dalawa niyang paa doon, that's the gallop part of the movement. Sabay, ito yung pivot. Pagkabalik niya yung back foot doon sa regular stance niya, ayan na yung pivot part ng movement. So it's a gallop first. It's the meeting of the back foot and the front foot, sabay pivot para mabalik yung sarili niya dun sa regular stance. Now, the last resort of Sumabong, which I thought was, he should have done it earlier, is yung Gazelle hooks or Gazelle jabs man lang, no? Gazelle punches, anything. Because if you have somebody in front of you na magaling umatras, magaling mag-gallop pa likod, magaling mag-backpedal, the only way you can really reach them is with the Gazelle step, with the Gazelle punches. So that's what he should have done early in the fight. But by this time, the best time to catch a slick boxer, I always said this, is kapag wala pa sila sa rhythm nila. When is that? Early rounds. Kapag sinubukan yung huliin yung slick boxer in the late rounds, they already have their rhythm down, they already have their feet loosened up, they already have their entire body relaxed. So mahirap nang tamaan yung mga slick boxers gaya ni John Vincent Pangga kung susubukan nyo silang habulin sa late rounds. So Sumabong should have done this nung early rounds, nung hindi pa warmed up completely itong si Pangga, nung hindi pa siya in a rhythm. Yun yung best time sana na gawin tong Gazelle punches. But he did this in late rounds and it was too late. So here you're gonna see him try to catch him with a 2-3 Gazelle step on that left hook. Pero ayun, napakaganda nung footwork nitong si Pangga. Very loose on his feet, on the toes of his, or on the balls of his feet. Gallop palikod, angle change. Pivot right there with that shoulder roll. Okay. Let's see another one here. He's gonna try to land that wild Gazelle hook. As you can see there, you won't see it first look. Pero watch his back foot here. His back foot goes where that front foot is. And that's a Gazelle hook right there. Sinubukan niya i-follow up ng right uppercut sa katawan netong si Pangga. But again, Pangga has a very good ability to maintain that distance and to protect his body at the same time by kind of blading himself. So para siyang nasa shoulder roll while he's in a southpaw stance. Okay, anyway guys, the video got cut off that was it for this breakdown. Punta naman tayo sa laban ni Tagpuno. Again, you guys should watch out for this guy, John Vincent Pangga. Follow him on his social medias and watch out for his future fights as well. Really sharp boxer. This guy is one of the future greats in Filipino boxing. I'm calling it now. So I'll see you guys soon, let's move on to the Tagpuno fight after this one. So let's go. Okay, so now let's move on to Fernando Tagpuno, who is actually one of my gym mates. I have known him ever since he started turning pro. I think he turned pro at 20 or 21 years old. At ngayon, tingin ko 22 na siya, or turning 22. So let's get right into this shit. The first one we saw in this fight is that Gazelle jab, which he used to set up that big left hand, okay? And the reason why he does that is because Ken Jordan doesn't know how to step back properly, okay? So ang ginagawa dyan, usually, kapag gumagalo paatras yung kalaban ninyo, you have to use the Gazelle jab to reach them. You can't use a regular step in para maabot yung isang boxingero na mahilig maggalo pa atras, no? So a great way to actually catch guys like that. Let's see another one right here. Kapag gumagalo pa atras yung kalaban ninyo, gaya ng ginagawa ni Ken Jordan dito. Gallop is basically meeting your front foot with your back foot as you move backwards, as you can see here. So nagsara yung stance dito ni Ken Jordan. The best way to reach somebody who likes to do that a lot is by throwing a Gazelle jab, then throwing the left hand, okay? And then the next thing we saw from Ken Jordan is Ken Jordan tried to counter this with a check hook. Kasi nakikita niya na laging pumapasok si Tagpuno gamit yung Gazelle punch. Ang ginawa ni Ken Jordan dito, sinubuhan niya saluhin ng check hook, pero nai-smother yung suntok, gaya na nakita niyo dito. Masyadong, ano ba English ng, or ano ba Tagalog ng sobra, ng overshot. Now, overshot atong suntok ni Ken Jordan, tapos na i-smother niya yung sarili niyang suntok. So again here, he'll try to throw that check hook as Tagpuno tried to approach him forward, pero yun, masyado nang malapit si Tagpuno at this point, and he had to reset. He had to catch him with another hook para mapatras si Tagpuno. Now the next thing is they decided to fight on the inside nung second round. So ang ginawa dito ni Ken Jordan was he knew that he cannot go punch for punch laban kay Tagpuno. So he decided to make up for it by using his timing. At na huli niya itong si Tagpuno with some left hooks. So dito makita niyo, boom, good left hook. Let's slow it down a little bit. So here you guys will see them exchanging on the inside. Tapos babato si Ken Jordan ng left hook, boom. Maganda yung tama na yon, hindi lang halata sa camera kasi medyo malayo. Here's a better angle, but this is a different shot actually. Dito makikita nyo naman si Ken Jordan shelling up. Ayun, nahuli niya ulit si Tagpuno with that left hook. Although again, it didn't really land clean. It didn't land on the ideal spot, pero tumama pa rin yun. Now let's look at the body shot real quick, okay? So dito makikita nyo si Tagpuno. He's just on the corner, pero tingin ko matuturn niya pabalik itong si Ken Jordan. Tapos mahuli niya ng body shot. So hanapin natin yung finish dito on the inside. Here he starts off with an uppercut. Boom. Tapos nahuli kasi siya ni Ken Jordan ng check hook kapag nasa Southpaws siya. So at the last second, makikita nyo dito, magsiswitch si Tagpuno into an orthodox stance. So dito Southpaw pa rin siya. Let's see when he decides to switch. Ayan, Southpaw pa rin siya dito. Ayan, nag-switch na siya into orthodox para maiwasan yung left hook na itong si Jordan. So 6-3 to the body right there. And then here, another right uppercut. Left hook to the body, drops him. And I know what that feels like kasi natamaan na ako niyan dati. Although I was able to block him, okay? I sparred Fernando Tagpuno multiple times already. Although he goes lighter on me at times, kapag nakita niyong I'm already gassed out, he goes lighter. But I've tasted that body shot before. It doesn't feel good. Even if you get to block it with your elbow, hindi pa rin siya hindi ganon take away yung damage ng punch. Imagine taking that shit clean. So that body shot is definitely a scary punch that everyone should look out for. And again, Tagpuno in terms of Filipino brawler Southpaws, he's one of my favorites at the moment. Gaya kay Pangga. Pangga is my favorite Southpaw outboxer or boxer puncher at the moment. Whereas Tagpuno is my favorite Southpaw brawler at the moment. So these are two boxers na kailangan yung abangan, no? And they are two boxers which I'm really glad na pagsama sila in one card. I was surprised when I saw this one. So I was like, I'm gonna watch out for this and make an analysis on it. Kasi talagang magagaling tong pareho na to. Contrasting styles but really good contrast, if you ask me. So that was it. Subscribe if you're new. Meron akong original channel, Instagram as well, Chris_Bravo IX. You can follow me there and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.